Hey Pisces, welcome to your September zodiac sign predictions. Um, Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me here at the Green Sage, and let's get some good guidance out for you. If you haven't already, if you haven't already seen it, that is, I did put out a September pick a card reading. I suggest that you watch that as well as your sun, moon, and rising sign videos to get a full overview of what you can expect in the month of September. But so far, the theme really just seems to be letting go of what no longer is working for us and stepping into new space, new energies, stepping into new beginnings. So the reason that I suggest that you watch your sun, moon, and rising sign videos as well is because your sun sign will let you know what's going on in your ego and your day-to-day life. Your moon sign will let you know what you can be expecting in your mental, spiritual, emotional body. And then your rising sign will let you know how the world is viewing you, but also your rising sign is like a roadmap, a guide of how you can handle and manage all of those other things. Your rising sign is basically the version of yourself that your soul wanted to grow into within this lifetime. So I hope that helps you. I've already drawn some oracle cards, and then we will finish off with some tarot cards at the end of your messages. Right away, though, what I'm feeling for you, Pisces, is that there's been something in your life that you have been working towards, something that you've been working really hard at. And, I wouldn't be surprised if the Nine of Wands shows up in your tarot cards, like that wounded warrior of maybe almost wanting to give up on something. Maybe there's been something that's been taking a long time, where the success that you've been seeking just has not been coming through. That could be in terms of career and finances, love, and relationships, whether that's romantic or friendship or with family. But this month of September, you're really being called to persevere. You might be asking why something hasn't happened yet, why something did happen that maybe seemed to derail you. You'll get those answers soon enough, but in the meantime, you're being called to persevere, to not give up, because you're getting the tingles as I say this. Your big break is about to come. All right, so let's see what the cards have to say for you. We have grounding with card 5. Next, we have soulmate with the root chakra. So 2 cards of grounding energy. It is in reverse. Next, we have truth be told, card 14 in reverse. Then we have the answers you need are coming, full moon and Gemini. I'm pretty sure I just said the answers that you need will be coming. I love this. Okay, your next card out is patience. Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. And then your affirmation cards for this month says, it does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. And then you also have, do something today that your future self will thank you for. Our actions and decisions today will shape the way we will be living in the future. As I was saying in the beginning, the energy that I was getting for you is that something maybe has been taking a long time. And really, this month is just really calling for you to keep persevering, keep pushing ahead. It could be something surrounding a current person in your life, whether that's romantic, friendship, or family. It could be you wanting to bring in a future soulmate. You'll have to apply it to your situation as it fits, because it will be different for everyone watching. You might be having comparison syndrome, right? Of looking at the people around you and looking at what they have versus what you don't have, wondering why hasn't this happened for me yet, right? Why did this relationship have to end? Why didn't this work out? Even if it's in terms of your career or owning a business, whatever it is, the answers that you need will come soon enough. And Spirit really wanted me to stress the need part. You're never going to have all the answers for every single situation, but what you need to know will come to you soon enough. Right now, you're being called to stay patient and to ground your energy, to not get so caught up in your head of overthinking, stressing, worrying, anxiety, to not get so consumed with focusing on what has not worked that you forget to do what you can today in this moment to help you get one step closer to what it is that you do want to achieve. You might be called to eat more root vegetables over this month, some potatoes, some carrots, parsnips, some good old root vegetables. But you have card 5 here, and 14 also reduces to a 5. That tells me, first off, you might be interested in looking up angel number 55 and master number 55. There could be some more meanings and messages there for you. Secondly, what this is telling me is that 5s are the number of chaos and change. So it may seem like your life is just sort of all over the place right now. It could just seem very chaotic, like you cannot just get a grip on, like you can't just get a grip on things, right? Like you're sort of out of control, and that is purposeful. The universe is doing that on purpose at the moment. It's shaking things up. I don't know. I just heard shake up to wake up. But that's what the universe is doing. It's rearranging things. It's shaking things up to place you back into a place of firm footing, but also where you want to be. Excuse me, I'm still getting over a cold, and my nose is just still kind of stuffy. Let's read this truth be told in reverse for you. It says, where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? And look, it's on page 55. Legit, please go look up angel number and master number 55. What this also is telling me is that this month you are really being surrounded by ascended masters, and they're really trying to help you to get through whatever it is that you're going through, to trying to help you stay grounded, to get you to the other side of whatever it is that you're going through. Because on the other side of this is where your blessings lie. Where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If you're unhappy in any area of your life, look for signs of denial. This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth. Even if you don't like what you hear, acknowledging it will be key to a beautiful new future, where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose on you. Set yourself free. Nothing less than truth is required now. It could be there is someone in your life who has been dishonest to you, who is being dishonest. The truth will come out this month if that is the case. That will not be the case for everyone. And know that if there is a relationship where some painful truth has to come out this month, know that that is for your best and highest good. Because that truth, as they say, right, the truth will set you free. If there's a truth that needs to be shared with you, then you now have the opportunity to decide how you want to work with that truth, how you can work with this person, work within this relationship to make it stronger, to make it better, or make that decision for yourself to walk away. Or it could be another person walking away. Either way, if that is the case for you, it will not be for all of you, so don't get scared if your relationship has been going great, right? If it is the case, know that that is happening. It is happening for your best and highest good, to put you into a place of finally finding that one for you, of finally having that the air cleared between you and this person so that you can finally begin to move forward and strengthen your relationship, whatever it is for you. Actually, since we're talking about relationships, I want to read the relationship message for that card. And I opened right to it, so I was meant to read it. It says, relationship message. People tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up to now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back. Speak your truth and listen. All right, Pisces. I feel like many of you are going to be having some heart-to-heart conversations with someone in your life. It could be with someone in your life or just even with yourself about what it is that you need and want out of relationships. Maybe someone has not been living up to your expectations in life, but maybe it's because they don't even know what your expectations are. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just maybe. All right, those came out right away. Your first card out is Temperance. Next, you have the Five of Pentacles, another 5 for you, and the 7 of Wands. Bottom of the deck energy is the Hermit. What I feel like, Pisces, is that in some area, you feel as though you have been fighting alone. You have been battling alone. You've been working really hard to make something happen, keep something going. And that feeling alone, right? That is this lack mentality that is popping up for you. This is where you're feeling like you don't have enough, like you are missing out on something. But what you're being called to do this month of September is transmute that energy. Turn the negativity, the low vibe thinking, the lack mentality. Whenever that comes up, to change that, and to doing something today that your future self will thank you for. Instead of sitting and feeling sorry for yourself about why people don't show up for you the way that you need them to. Maybe decide, maybe they don't know how I need them to show up, so I'm going to have a conversation with them. Maybe it's in terms of career and money and finances, and wanting to save for the future, wanting to achieve some sort of, higher position, better pay in the future. What can you do right now in this moment instead of telling yourself about all the things that you don't have and feeling sorry for yourself? Can you decide to go out and take a class or get a certification? Can you put your resume back out there and just see what comes your way, right? You're being called to really go within and follow your own inner light. What can you do in this moment to achieve the outcome that you are wanting in the future? If this is within relationship, what can you do in this moment to strengthen your relationship, to be more honest, to have more open communication with each other? Has there been red flags that you have not wanted to be honest with yourself about, right? Maybe you've had a nudge, an inkling about something, but you never really had the proof, the information that you needed, right? Ask questions if this is in terms of relationship. And I apologize if you can hear my kids upstairs. Summer is winding down. They are rambunctious, but such is life. If there are answers that you need within specific relationships, then ask questions. What questions can you ask today that will help you feel more secure, help you feel safe, help you feel valued, loved? Really, I feel like for you, Pisces, in this month of September, what it comes down to is, first off, slow and steady wins the race. To not try to... Rome wasn't built in a day, is what I just heard, right? The deep, meaningful relationships that you want is not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort. If this is in terms of relationship for you, if the other person doesn't seem to want to stand up and fight that good fight with you, then maybe go inward and figure out why you keep pushing for something that the other person doesn't seem to want. Or if you haven't, even ask them to work on things with you, then maybe do that. It's going to be so different for everyone, but really it's about taking any lack mentality, any negativity, any low vibe thinking, and turning it into something positive for this month of September. Focusing on what you can do in this moment, the next right thing, right? And staying grounded, not letting your thoughts run away with you, not letting judgment and critical saying critical, but like negative self-talk, negative thoughts about others and what they're doing or not doing, not letting that run amok, but to stay grounded in this present moment. I really am feeling it's mostly relationship oriented with you, Pisces. We have the hearts right here. We have the soulmate card, all having to do with the root chakra, the grounding here. Maybe someone is not meeting your full expectations right now. But it doesn't mean that they can't in the future. It takes two to tango, and you have to have that open, honest communication with each other if you want things to last, if you want to keep that soulmate in your life, if this is someone who is currently in your life. And if you are looking for that soulmate, wanting that to come in the future, then what can you do right now? How can you work on yourself? How can you put yourself out there even to align to this soulmate that you're looking for? Remember, slow and steady wins the race. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to get that ring on your finger. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to solve the issue, right? If the love is there, whether this is love with another person or love within yourself, then that's your key to success. That's what you need. Just don't give up. Keep persevering. Keep working through whatever it is. Keep putting the time and the effort in. Ask the questions and the answers will be given. Oh, I didn't even notice. Your bottom of the deck energy was the full moon in Pisces. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. You're showing up in your own reading. You might be going through a rough patch in a relationship right now. That happens. It definitely does. I'm about to celebrate my 10-year anniversary, and it has not been perfect all those 10 years. But the communication being there and being open and choosing to work together instead of giving up on something, that's how you get to the 10 years. Apply it to your situation. It could be, like I said, within relationship to someone, could be relationship to yourself, or even in terms of work and career. If you always give up and start over again, you never know what sort of longevity you can create in your life. I hope that makes sense. So Pisces, this has been your reading for the month of September. Remember to stay grounded, to keep your wits about you. Be honest with yourself and with those around you, and demand the same of the people around you. If this video resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you for sharing your energy with me, and I hope to see you again soon. I love you so much. Goodbye.